Hi there, I'm Josef Botnar. Welcome to another C# video tutorial. In this video tutorial, I'm going to talk about a method that returns a value. So let's go ahead and make an example. I'd like to create a class named calculator, which will compute the average. So let's name this class calculator, and I'm going to declare two public integer x and y variables, and let's assign to x 50 and for y 10. Okay, and on this code line I will declare public double method named average calculator, so as I told you, this method average calculator will return a double value because I use this type double, and this keyword return will return the value that is the result of this expression that computes the average between x and y variables. So let's go inside these program files, and inside this class program I will declare a double average variable, and on this line I will declare a calculator object that uses this statistics reference variable, and on this code line 20 I'd like this average variable to store the value returned by this method average calculator. So therefore I will use this statistics reference variable to call this method average calculator. To do so, I will write for the statistics reference variable followed by the dot and the name of method, and these parentheses finish with this semicolon. And here I will use this console object and a right line method to display in console the result of this application, that is the average stored by this variable average. So let's use here this text. The average is. So this average variable will store the value returned by this method average calculator, and this keyword return is used to return the result of this expression that computes the average between x and y variable. So let's compile this example. Let's release the result of this application in console. Here you go. The result is 30. The average is 30. But I like to give you a tip how you can understand better how any application works. To do so, you will use this debug, and after you give a click on this start debugging, or use this F5. Okay, let's go back on debug, and because in my application I use the method, I recommend you to use this step into and not a step over. This step into will give you the chance to step into the method and to understand how the method works. So let's give a click on step into, and now the debug appears over here in Visual Studio. So this arrow is step into, and click on it. In this moment the cursor is before this or in front of this code line 15, where I declare this object calculator. So give a click on step into again, and as you can see the cursor skip on 11 code line inside this file calculator. And let's go ahead. As you can see, the cursor go back inside this file program on 15 line, and give again a click on step into. Now the cursor is in front of this code line 20, where I have the average variable, which will store the value returned by this average calculator method. And if you go over here in locals window, you will see here in front of this statistics reference variable this arrow, and give a click on it, and in this moment you can see those variables x and y and their values 50 and 10. That means those variables was assigned, and the cursor will go to inside this method average calculator after I will give a click on step into. Yeah, as you can see now the cursor is inside this method average calculator. Give a click on step into, and the cursor now is here on this line where I have this return keyword, and after I will give a click on step into, this method will return the result of average between x and y variables. So give a click on it, and in this moment the cursor is back on 20 code line. Give a click on it, and here you go. Go down in locals window, and there you can see the average already stored the result of this expression, and the value returned by this average calculator, namely 30. And in this moment the cursor is in front of this statement which will display in console the result of this application. So give a click on step into, and here you go. The result of this application is 30. That's all for today. Thank you for watching this video tutorial. See you next time. Bye.